And we're back for our MLB Best Bets here on the channel for June 16th. It is a Monday. That means there's only 7 games today, I believe, in Major League Baseball. But we're going to make do with the slate. We've got the Washington Nationals, and the Colorado Rockies today. Let's go. And some big games as well. Shohei Ohtani returns to the mound in the nightcap tonight in Los Angeles against the San Diego Padres. So we've got some big games today on a Monday. And before we get into the video, folks, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for some more daily MLB Best Bets here on the channel. Yesterday, or a couple days ago, we posted our game number 5 predictions for the NBA Finals between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Indiana Pacers. Game 5 is tonight. So make sure to check out that video. That is linked in the description down below. Again, go check that out. And this week on Greedo Plays MMA, we've got our PFL predictions, and yesterday we posted our UFC Azerbaijan predictions. Jamal Hill, Khalil Roundtree Jr. in the main event. Go make sure to check out that video. That is linked in the description down below. And go subscribe to Greedo Plays MMA. We're about 100 subscribers away from 1,000, so let's make that happen. Okay, on to the first of our 5 best bets for today, kicking things off in Miami, Florida. Guys, the Marlins aren't that good. The Nationals just suck. So I don't understand why the Phils are only minus 130. Okay, the pitching matchup right away. Mick Abel, Sandy Alcantara. Sandy Alcantara has not been good this year. I get it, his last start was much better against the Pittsburgh Pirates, but ultimately, it's the Pittsburgh Pirates. Good, I'm happy for Sandy. He got back on the right track. He's pitching, just fine enough to get traded to the Los Angeles Dodgers mid-season and become a prominent player in their playoff run this season. I'm so serious. With Sasaki being out for the year and all the injuries that they have, yeah, he's going to be a Dodger, and I'm not excited for it. Anyways, Alcantara's last 2 starts have been good. I'm not going to deny that. But we have to say who he's pitched against. The Colorado Rockies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Colorado starts 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs. Pittsburgh start 6 innings, 3 hits, 0 runs. Again, good on Alcantara. Got that ERA down now to 7.14. But as a whole this season, Alcantara still has not been good. Again, good on him for getting it going against Colorado and Pittsburgh, but arguably those are 2 of the worst hitting teams in all of baseball. I know the Washington Nationals should be right there with them right now. But look at what Alcantara did in the month of May. And look at what he did in the month of April. April, 9.28 ERA. Month of May, 8.64 ERA for Sandy. And then I look who's starting for Philadelphia. Well, it's Mick Abel. His last start, okay, it was underwhelming, but that's against the Chicago Cubs. That's one of the best lineups in baseball. Other than that, Abel's been good this year. I get it, only 3 starts, but against Pittsburgh, and I get it, we just bashed the Pirates, but 6 innings, 5 hits, 0 runs against Pittsburgh. The more meaningful start, I believe, is in Toronto against the Blue Jays. 5 1/3 innings, 3 hits, 1 run. Against the Cubs, it is what it is. 4 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs. But again, that's a good lineup. We talked about it yesterday. Bo Bichette, Vlad Guerrero, Kirk, Springer. There are some good hitters at the top of that lineup. I'm not really going to say that's all that bad for the 23-year-old righty in Abel. And yeah, Miami, I think they're getting respect today because they just swept the Nats. I think the same team that had lost the series, the Pirates, got swept by the Colorado Rockies, and they sweep the Washington Nationals. I'll get to that in a minute. Guys, the Marlins aren't that good. The Nationals just suck. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I'm done pumping up the Nationals. I know you guys are sick of it. I see the comments. I'm done pumping up the Nats. They are just horrible at baseball, and there's really nothing else we can say about it. The Nationals' best bets will continue, though. But yeah, they're just a bad baseball team. The Marlins sweeping them, it's impressive, kind of. But guys, Philadelphia and Miami aren't even in the same realm. I mean, the Phillies are, 13 games over 500. The Marlins almost have the same record as the Nationals. Oh, my goodness. We're in year 6 of a rebuild, and we still suck. Oh, my God. Miami at 28-41. Guys, the Phils are 42-29. Something doesn't make sense about this line. It doesn't make sense. The Phils are only minus 130. So if there's a Vegas trap here, guys, we're falling right into it. I don't care. I don't care. The Phillies ruined our Nerfy yesterday. Thanks. But I don't think Alcantara's fixed. I think he just faced bad teams. And sure, I think he's going to be much better. Like, his last start against the Phillies was horrible, right? 2 innings, 4 hits, 6 runs. I'd expect Alcantara to be much better than that. I think the key thing that he's been much better at in his last 2 starts against Pittsburgh and Colorado is not just, not allowing as many hits. He's not walking anybody really anymore. So that's a big difference. I mean, when you're walking 5 guys, 4 guys like he was doing in the month of May and April, I mean, that sucks. You can't, it's hard to get around that. It takes really good pitchers. And obviously, again, Alcantara at his peak is a really good pitcher, but this season he has not been. You can't afford to walk 4 guys in a start and just, think you can get away with it. So we'll see how the walks are against Philadelphia, but this is a much better lineup than Pittsburgh and Colorado. I don't care. Bryce Harper is still out the lineup. You still have to deal with Trey Turner. You still got to deal with Kyle Schwarber, Alec Bohm, and Nick Castellanos. I mean, again, Bohm batting 283, Castellanos batting 279, right? There are tough outs throughout this Philadelphia lineup. And sure, again, the Marlins, they found ways to win games against the Nationals. Agustin Ramirez does not hit a ball that's not hit hard. Like, he does not hit balls softly. It just doesn't make sense to me. Xavier Edwards got benched for not running hard earlier in the series, but that's a very good player in his own right. Jorge Sanoja is just annoying because he's very fast, Javier Sanoja, because he just puts the ball in play in time. They're a scrappy bunch, but guys, Philadelphia's the better baseball team, and I really don't have a doubt in my mind that they're not going to walk into Miami and win this baseball game. So I'm taking the Philadelphia Phillies to beat the Miami Marlins, minus 130 on the money line. Absolutely love it. Give me the Phils. Next up, our Washington Nationals best bet of the day. It is James Wood over 1.5 total bases. It's only minus 105. Guys, the Colorado Rockies are starting Carson Palmquist today. The lefty out of Fort Myers, Florida, has a 7.77 ERA. His last start against the San Francisco Giants, 4 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs. He has not gone over 5 innings pitched this season. He's not very good. He's going to give up runs. His ERA in the month of June is 6.23. He's going to walk guys. You know, I would think the Nats are going to win today. I don't know. The Rockies just blew out the damn Braves yesterday, so I don't know what to expect. Again, we are staying away from Nats money line for the foreseeable future. There might be one later this week I'm thinking about it, but we'll get to that. Yeah, Colorado's 14-57, and I can't confidently tell you the Nationals are going to split here. I'm so serious. They're a joke of a franchise. But today, I think James Wood's going to go over 1.5 total bases. I don't care Palmquist is a lefty. Well, one, the Rockies bullpen sucks, and it's going to create for multiple opportunities for James Wood. That's for one. Two, James Wood actually hits lefties like the same as he does righties, okay? 3, James Wood is due for another big night, okay? After not really showing up all that much, let's just be honest, I love the guy, but really no big games on Saturday and Sunday. He went 0 for 5 on Saturday, had the bases loaded to end the game. Obviously, they should have tied the game if Ricky Gutierrez had a brain, but he doesn't. But anyways, James Wood 0 for 5 on Saturday, no real damage yesterday as well, as the Nats lose yet again. I know he walked twice, and obviously, again, that's impact, but still, Wood's going to go off against this baseball team. Wood dominated Colorado when the Nationals went to Denver to play the Rockies. I'd expect him to dominate this matchup. I don't care. It's lefty-lefty. James Wood, again, hits lefties just as well as he does righties. So I'm really not too concerned. And this line is only minus 105. So I think James Wood should go over the line. Again, this is a 280 hitter this season. 17 home runs. That's top 10 in the MLB. 49 RBI. That's top 10 in the MLB as well. Again, you have this phenomenal player on your baseball team, and you are at the worst point of the rebuild yet. Now, again, in other Nats news, if you want to skip the Nationals news, just probably fast forward like 2 minutes here. Brady House has been called up to the Major League roster. So that means, guys, Brady House has been tasked with saving the Washington Nationals. Davey Martinez has not been fired. That guy has permanent job security. And I'm not even calling for him to be fired. I could go either way at this point. But welcome, Brady House. That's Mike Rizzo's way of distracting us from the fact we just got swept by the Miami Marlins. But welcome in Brady House is something we've been calling for a while. RH3 down to AAA. I don't entirely get that. I mean, welcome back, Dalen Lyle, but was RH3 playing that badly? No. Jose Tena down to AAA, much needed. Brady House up. Guy's been batting 304 this year in the minor leagues. In AAA, 14-game hitting streak going into today. 13 home runs, 41 RBI. The guy has been phenomenal. The first-round pick, obviously, back in 2021. It's been a long time coming, and we will see, will Mike Rizzo finally hit on a first-round pick? Okay? He hasn't hit on one in a while. Elijah Green, I know that was after House, but still, Seth Romero, we don't really hit on first-round picks. Let's see if Brady House can do it, okay? The Nats, I don't know what you want me to say. Another loss yesterday to the Miami Marlins. We got swept by the Marlins, man. I don't understand. Mackenzie Gore doesn't have his best stuff yesterday, but he still goes 6 innings, gives up 2 runs, and the team loses 3-1. It's disgusting. But what Brady House is going to bring this team is a power-hitting corners guy, obviously. He's, we don't have our other righty in the lineup right now in Dylan Cruz, but Brady House will give us something from the right side of the plate, and he should be playing every single day. He should be bringing a lot of power to this team, exit velo off the charts for Brady House. The one concern about House, though, at 100%, is the chase rate. It's the strikeouts. Let's hope he can keep that down. If there was ever a series, though, to get this guy going, it's Colorado before, my goodness, going out to the West Coast to take on the Dodgers, Padres, and Angels. Angels play good baseball sometimes. But, man, the thing is, the Nats, we've lost 8 games in a row. We were 30-33. We're thinking, oh, okay, we can get back to 500. No, we've lost 8 in a row. We're 30-41. We just got swept by the Miami Marlins. That's just... listen to that statement. It's just I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss for words. I hope the Nats can sweep the Rockies. They're not going to. They're gonna split. I'm so serious. They're gonna win the first 2 games and they're gonna drop the second 2. I'm so serious. Yeah. Nats, I hope win today, but James Wood over 1.5 total bases. I would go Brady House today, guys, but his line's not up anywhere, and this is at 1 o'clock in the morning. So, 5 hours before video release time, there's no odds on Brady House yet. So, can't even do it. We'll see that tomorrow. I hope Brady House does something today. Anyways, good matchup too for him, lefty-righty. Next up, our best player prop of the day. I'm going Aaron Judge. Same odds as James Wood, actually, -105. Aaron Judge, they're calling it the worst series of Aaron Judge's career against the Boston Red Sox. I guess, what, 1 for 12 for Aaron Judge? How many strikeouts did he have? 9 strikeouts, 1 for 12. Wow. 1 hit that came in Friday's game. Obviously, that's not even the biggest story from that Red Sox-Yankees series, because the biggest story is that Rafael Devers is now a San Francisco Giant. I love that move for them. They scammed the Red Sox, and Devers really helps that team. The one thing I just don't know about, he's going to DH? He's going to play first? I thought he didn't want to do that in Boston, because you're not playing third over Matt Chapman. I don't know, but I love the move for the Giants. I don't even like the San Francisco Giants, but it's gotten me thinking, oh, maybe I should go to tomorrow's game to see Devers' debut. I'm so serious. Anyways, I'm going Aaron Judge in the over 1.5 total bases today. Aaron Judge will not continue to hit this poorly. Guys, this is the best odds we're going to get Aaron Judge at over 1.5 total bases for the entire season. And it's not even like he's on the road. They're still in the Bronx. They're playing the Angels, who just lost yesterday to the Baltimore Orioles. Thanks for that, Anaheim. But the Angels have lost 3 in a row. They just got swept by Baltimore, who are now... The Orioles have a better record than the Nats now. Oh, my God. Anyways, Jose Soriano's pitching for the Angels. He was really good in his last start, but here's a trend with Jose Soriano. He's really good one start. He's really bad the next start. He's really good. He's really bad. Let's just look at his last 4 starts, okay? Against the Marlins, 4 2/3 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs. That's back on May the 24th. Next start in Cleveland against the Guardians, 6 innings, 4 hits, 0 runs. Next start against the Red Sox, gets blown up, 3 2/3, 8 hits, 7 runs. Next start against the Athletics, 7 innings, 2 hits, 1 run. 12 Ks, crazy. That means Soriano's due for a really bad start today. The Yankees are going to pummel this guy. I don't care Aaron Judge was really bad in the Boston series. It is what it is. I mean, that's, again, the biggest rivalry in all of sports, arguably. I would say so. He went 1 for 12 in the series. Okay. Any other hitter in the majors, that sucks, but it's really not being talked about, let's be honest. I know, again, 9 strikeouts is horrible, but for any other hitter in the entire league other than, I don't know, Ohtani, we're really not going to say, oh, no, what's wrong with Judge? He's fine. He's still a 378 hitter, guys. Judge is not going to continue to go down a downward trajectory for the rest of the season and really for the rest of the week. Trust me, he's going to bounce right back. It is what it is. He had a bad series. He's back at home now. All right, that series is at Fenway. It is what it is. Again, it's a rivalry series. Weird things happen when the Yankees and the Boston Red Sox play each other. It is what it is. This is the guy who still leads the MLB in average at 378, still leads the MLB in home runs at 26. He's got the second most RBI in the sport right now with 60, and he's got the highest OPS in baseball at 1.228, okay? He's still the best player in the sport, and it's not even close. I'm not worried in the slightest about Aaron Judge, and this guy dominated the Angels when the Yankees went to Los Angeles. Dominated, a little bit of a stretch, but he played fairly well in that series in Anaheim. I'm not concerned. Not concerned at all by Aaron Judge. Again, I think this is the perfect buy low spot for Judge. If there's ever a buy low spot for Judge, this is exactly what it is. Guys, we're not going to get Judge for the rest of the season at -105 at plus or over 1.5 total bases. I don't care. Soriano looked good in the A's start. Again, there's a pattern for Jose Soriano starts. He looks good one start. He looks horrible the next. That's just how he goes. And now you throw him against the best lineup in baseball in the New York Yankees. That's trouble. That's trouble. Again, I know the whole concern with this is, okay, Yankees only going to get 8 at-bats, assuming they're going to win the game. You know, Judge has struggled a little bit. I don't care. I think Judge is going to be fine. I think this is just I know, again, the 9 strikeouts is really nothing to say about that. That just sucks. It is what it is. But Aaron Judge is going to be fine. Trust me. Believe you me, Aaron Judge is going to be perfectly fine. He's going to get back on the right track today, and trust me. Like, he's going to bury all these headlines with a first-inning home run, and then we will be fine with the player prop as well. I'm kind of... It's interesting to me that it's this low, honestly. I thought it was going to be like minus 125, but I saw minus 105. I'm jumping all over it. Aaron Judge, over 1.5 total bases here at home against Jose Soriano and the Los Angeles Angels. Again, I think Judge is going to be just fine. He's going to get back on track, pick up his first hit since Friday. Judge over 1.5 total bases. I think it's going to come via the home run, but again, 2 singles does it, a double does it. Let's go Judge, all rise. Okay, going on now to our 4th best bet of the video. Let's go to our nerfy of the day. I know minus 145 is kind of sucks. I'm just going to be honest with you. Again, I've always said minus 145 is usually my max that I'll go for any play. I do feel fairly confident about this one. The Boston Red Sox are playing great baseball right now. Their pitching has been excellent. I mean, look at the last 5 games they've played. 3-1 victory over the Rays, 4-3 victory over the Rays, 3 victories in a row against the Yankees, 2-1, 4-3, 2-0. Okay? The Boston Red Sox pitching has been incredible. It's been great. They do send tonight Lucas Giolito to the mound, which I understand can get a little tricky because he's got a 5.45 ERA. But hey, Lucas Giolito's last start was really good. It's the game that started the win streak for the Boston Red Sox against the Tampa Bay Rays. He goes 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 run. And he is facing the Seattle Mariners. You know, I get it. The Mariners have been looking better. They beat Cleveland yesterday. They looked really good in the Cleveland series. They swept them. Okay. It's still the Mariners. Their bats still aren't that great. The main concern I have here is, there's 2 concerns. I have a J.P. Crawford leadoff, getting on base, single or whatnot. Like, that concerns me, is J.P. Crawford just getting on, and then Cal Raleigh hitting one out the park, okay? Those are my main 2 concerns, but the way the Boston Red Sox have been playing, the way that they've been pitching, I think it's fine. Julio doesn't scare me at all. Rodriguez does not come through. It just feels like in any spot, he's batting 260. It is what it is. Again, I know, I'm being a little harsh on J-Rod, but the expectation for Julio Rodriguez is that he's an elite player in the sport. He's not. He's being paid like he's an elite player in the sport as well. Again, he's just not playing like it right now. Other than Raleigh and JP, which I know is 2 out of the 3 guys in the top 3, it's still, though, okay, here's the thing. J.P. Crawford played really well yesterday. He played really well the game before that. He was great in the Cleveland series. He's due for some regression. Cal Raleigh's great. But again, the way Giolito pitched in his last start is really, it's great for us. And the Red Sox are playing hot baseball right now. So I think, again, they go into that bottom of the first, and I think they get the 3 outs. If it gets to 4 and 5, that's Jorge Polanco. That's Randy Arozarena. Arozarena is a strikeout. He just is. That's what he does. It's walk, strikeout, or home run for Randy Arozarena, batting 230. But the OBP's at 360. And then there's Jorge Polanco, who has cooled down mightily since his hot start to the season. On the flip side, the Seattle Mariners welcome back in Logan Gilbert. Yes, Gilbert's first start since April the 25th against the Miami Marlins. He is back off the 15-day IL. Had the elbow injury. Gilbert, who is arguably the best starter, I think we can just say it, he's the best starter in this Mariners rotation, which is a deep rotation, obviously, with Castillo, with Kirby, with Wu. Gilbert's their best guy, and he's back. Long-term wise, or at least throughout the entire game, I'm a little iffy on Gilbert. I'm just going to be honest. First start back, it's always tough. And I don't know how deep Gilbert's going to go in this game in all fairness. We just need him to get 3 outs, okay? Logan Gilbert, at his best, is one of the best pitchers in Major League Baseball. 2.37 ERA so far this season. We look at the All-Star season he had last year for the Seattle Mariners. 3.23 ERA was excellent in the first half of the season. Struggled a little bit in the second half, but Logan Gilbert's still a very great pitcher, obviously. The Red Sox, they are at the top of discussion right now. Again, a team on a 5-game winning streak, but you just traded Rafael Devers, a guy who went yard, actually, and you got minimal assets in return. You get Kyle Harrison, who's a good southpaw pitcher from San Jose, California. You get Jordan Hicks, who can throw hard, who's likely going into the bullpen. But why? That's it. Like, here's the thing. I see people comparing that trade to the Luka trade. It's not that, because let's just be honest, guys. Rafael Devers is not baseball's Luka Doncic. Let's just pump the brakes a little bit on that. But here's the thing. Rafael Devers will be playing his prime in San Francisco. okay? He's not Luka level, but in terms of how much the Red Sox got fleeced, yeah, they got fleeced big time. Guys, this is the team that traded Mookie Betts for Jeter Downs, you know, and Alex Verdugo. Now they traded Devers for Kyle Harrison, Jordan Hicks, and an assortment of prospects who are not the highest level. My thing with that is, if that was the price for Rafael Devers, any team in the league could have tried to get Devers. I was thinking, oh, maybe it's the contract that teams don't want to touch. Is it the fact that he only wants to play third base? Well, he just got traded to a team that has the best glove in the league at third in Matt Chapman. So it's weird. I immediately thought, well, hell, why couldn't the Nationals try to get Rafael Devers? Again, I know that the Nats probably wouldn't have done that, but like, if that was the price on Devers, we could have thrown 4 prospects together. We could have thrown them, I don't know, Mitchell Parker is the comp to Jordan Hicks, let's just be honest, and then Mike Soroka, and we could have got Rafael Devers? Like, what? Anyways, the Red Sox 1-2-3, well, you can take Devers out the equation immediately, right? Bregman's been hurt. Just, what are we doing here? Bregman's out for a while still, if I'm not mistaken, because they got Toro playing third right now. Bregman's out to the All-Star break. This is confusing to me, man. It's really confusing. But immediately, the Red Sox lineup, I know they've been scrappy. They've been getting together runs. Yesterday, Trevor Story brought in a run in the first inning. Not moved. I'm not. I look at Logan Gilbert again. This is an elite pitcher in all of baseball. He's going to find a way to get 3 outs. And then Lucas Giolito, again, the Red Sox pitching staff has been much better. Giolito's been much better. I think he's going to get 3 outs as well. Who's even batting 1-2-3 for the Sox tomorrow? Ref Snyder, Gonzalez, Story, Duran, maybe? Ugh. Immediately it's like, all right, you take Devers out the lineup. Bregman's out for a while. This lineup just feels mid now. I don't know. I think the Nerfy here is a really good spot. I understand it's minus 145, but I'm willing to play it. Let's go Nerfy here at T-Mobile Park. Marine Layer is in effect in Seattle. Logan Gilbert, Lucas Giolito, go out there and get us 6 outs. Final best bet of the night. I'm picking the Padres to beat the Dodgers. Okay? Dodgers coming off a come-from-behind victory yesterday. Andy Pages with a huge 3-run home run on Sunday Night Baseball to ultimately put the Dodgers ahead and win that game for them yesterday. Shohei Ohtani's back. So this is a great time to fade the Dodgers. I'm so serious. Public money is going to be on the Dodgers. Everyone's going to be on Ohtani. I don't know how much he's going to pitch. He's an opener. He's not starting. Well, he is starting, but he's just opening today. I wouldn't expect more than 2 innings out of Ohtani. I'm just going to be honest. We'll see. I think this is going to be majority a bullpen game. So this pick isn't really me fading Ohtani. It's really not. I just think, again, you get into this Dodgers bullpen early. They're not the best. There's only so much Ohtani's going to pitch tonight, right? Vegas doesn't think Ohtani's going to pitch much. His over 1.5... Ohtani to record 2 strikeouts is plus 100 on FanDuel right now. They don't expect him to pitch more than 2 innings. And honestly, there's a chance I think he only pitches 1 inning. So, again, this Ohtani thing's great. We know what Ohtani can do at his best. But he's not coming into this game and throwing 80 pitches, obviously. He's not even going to throw 50. I think he's going to top out at 30, personally. Because, the guy hasn't pitched since he was a Los Angeles Angel. So why would they push him back here, right? The reason the Dodgers are doing this, they are so injured. Going into the season, when they sign Blake Snell, you get Roki Sasaki, you have all these guys. You're thinking, okay, well, we don't need Shohei Ohtani. But with all these injuries now, they're going to need Ohtani for the playoffs. So this is just the first step of them building Ohtani back up. Again, I expect a Sandy Alcantara trade eventually, and I expect Alcantara, like Michael Kopech, to just figure it out. Obviously, with the Dodgers, because that's just what all pitchers do, honestly. But this is just the first step into getting Ohtani back in pitching, okay? So he's not this, again, all things considered, guys, the Dodgers don't care about the end result of this game. They know they're going to the playoffs. Obviously, the Dodgers-Padres rivalry is huge now, obviously. They are just worried about getting Ohtani back on track, okay? And then the rest of the game, who knows what happens out of the bullpen. Again, I don't even know who they're going to go to out the pen tonight. Because their bullpen is very shaky. Kopech didn't pitch yesterday. Anthony Banda did not pitch. He pitched on Saturday, I think. You're going to get those guys. God, who else is in the bullpen? Vesia pitched yesterday. Tanner Scott pitched yesterday. Is Robleski going back to the bullpen now? He might be. I don't know. Jack Dreyer, you're going to see. You're just going to Lou Trevino. You're going to see an assortment of guys today out the bullpen after Ohtani goes his 1-2 innings. Padres today, they are pitching Dylan Cease. I know Dylan Cease has been shaky, but his last start against the Dodgers, oh boy, was he good. 7 innings, 3 hits, 0 runs, 11 strikeouts. Yeah, I'm going to go with this guy at plus money, plus 130. Sign me up. Sign me up. Padres won yesterday, looked good after blowing their big lead on Saturday. The Padres went 8-2 yesterday against the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hell, Elias Diaz did something late in that game. He got on the board with the home run in the top of the ninth. Right, when the Padres are doing their thing, they're great, obviously, right? Jackson Merrill out for a little bit. So, I mean, yesterday, Ben Lockridge was in center field, right? It's either going to be him or, well, I guess Tyler Wade, I guess, could play center too, right? It's going to be one of those two guys playing in the outfield, obviously, or playing in replacement for Merrill every single day. The Padres are good. When they're at their best, they're a good team. And I think the biggest factor for me here is, okay, public money's in the Dodgers because Ohtani's back. So everyone's going to be chomping at the bit to go and pick Los Angeles here. One, I don't think Ohtani's going deep in this game. Two, what is Ohtani going to be? The Dodgers are not really concerned about the results out of Ohtani. They just want to see good pitches thrown. They just want to see him hit spots. They just want to see the velo back in game action. They don't really care what happens. I mean, again, I don't think this is going to happen. But if Tatis and Machado both go yard in the first inning, I don't think the Dodgers really care. It is what it is. They just need to get Ohtani back and throwing again in a game-like situation. I understand he's been throwing pens since the start of the season. Two, I love Dylan Cease in the spot. I get it, Cease has been mid this season, but his last start against the Dodgers again a couple days ago or last week, 7 innings, 3 hits, 0 runs. I will take that. 3, the Padres lineup is great. And the Dodgers have a great lineup too, I understand, but I expect a shootout, and I don't think the Dodgers are well equipped to win this shootout. Again, the last time we got a Padres-Dodgers series in San Diego last week, first game was an absolute shootout, right? 1 in extra innings by the Dodgers, 7-6. Expect a shootout again tonight, but I think the Padres are more equipped for that shootout because, again, I think Dylan Cease is obviously better than the bullpen that the Dodgers are going to throw post-Ohtani. And I just feel the Padres are in a better spot here, okay? I'm taking San Diego to go on the road and beat Arizona. We are fading the public. I assume, again, the public's going to be all over the Dodgers and Ohtani here. Again, I don't think Ohtani's going more than 6 outs. So plus 130 here for the Friars. Give me the San Diego Padres to go on the road to Chavez Ravine and beat the Los Angeles Dodgers. Again, the atmosphere should be incredible. Again, Padres-Dodgers is one of the best rivalries in all baseball right now. I'd say maybe it's third, I don't know, depending on where you want to rank Giants-Dodgers, because that is still the rivalry, obviously. And obviously, Yankees-Red Sox as well. But anyways, I'm going plus money here on the road, or I'm going plus money here for the Dogs on the road. Give me the San Diego Padres to go to Los Angeles and beat the Dodgers, plus 130 for Tatis Machado and the Padres. So, folks, thank y'all for watching our MLB Best Bets here for June 16th. If you haven't yet, though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy the video. Make sure to comment if you do disagree with any of the picks. Folks, thank y'all for watching, and Mamba forever.